All right, Kevin Yurchek back with Rock the WOD for WOD number 3. For WOD number 3, there is a 12-minute time cap. It is 200 double unders, 100 wall ball, 50 power cleans, 25 synchronized burpees, and 10 rope climbs. On the double unders, rope must pass between your feet twice. You can do single double, do double straight through, whatever works for you as long as you get to 200 double unders. On the wall ball, you must stand up with the ball, stand up, your hips all the way open, and then squat down. Hips must go below parallel, and you must hit the 10-foot line for the men and 9-foot line for the women. With this, athletes are not allowed to pass the ball back and forth with one another. What has to happen is if I'm going to squat down, finish my reps. Once my ball hits the ground, even if it's a male-male team or a male-female team, the other athlete cannot begin until my ball touches the ground and they pick it back up, stand up, and start the next rep. So male teams will not be able to throw the ball back and forth to each other. Same thing with female teams. And if they're male-female teams, the other partner is not allowed to be standing holding the ball. The ball must be on the ground until my ball clearly touches the ground. Then the other athlete can go and pick up the ball and begin their wall ball. Next is going to be power cleans. So same thing on the power cleans that we've gone over before in the other workouts. If I'm doing my reps, bar starts in the ground, I must clearly get the bar to the front rack position, stand up with my hips open. Again, make sure that that bar is in the front rack position. It doesn't just bounce right off of your shoulders. But if I am going with a male-female team, I must clearly finish my rep. The bar must touch the ground before the other partner picks up their bar to begin. They're not allowed to bend over with their hands on it. They must stand all the way up. Once my bar hits, and they can get into it. So again, break up those 50 power cleans any way you decide. Next is going to be the 25 synchronized burpees. This is the biggest thing we want to focus on. As we're doing this, we must start with myself and my partner, start right next to each other, and we must have our chest and thighs at the ground at the same time. So you don't have to hit at the same time, but at some point, if I get down on the ground first, I'm not allowed to stand up until my partner is clearly on the ground. So what constitutes on the ground is chest and thighs being down. And then once we stand up, both athletes must stand up, hips clearly open, jump, and have their hands clap up over their head with their feet off the ground. So it doesn't have to be perfectly synchronized as long as when I stand up and jump, my partner does the same thing, but I am not allowed to begin my next rep until my partner stands up and finishes the burpee. So if myself and my partner are on the ground and I get up a little faster, jump up and finish my rep, I cannot go into the next one until my partner stands up, finishes the rep, and then you continue. So it's 25 synchronized burpees. Then, once we get to the rope climbs, 10 total rope climbs, break them up any way you choose. Each team will have their own rope. The rope height is about 12 feet. It'll be measured off. There'll be a piece of tape that all the athletes have to clearly touch, and you can do that legless, any sort of climbing technique that you decide. So, once again, there is a 12-minute time cap on this. There is no minimum rep counts. And if you do not finish any of the reps in time, if you have 5 rope climbs left when the 12 minutes expires, then your score will be 12:05. So every rep you do not complete will add a second onto your time. That's just about everything for workout 3. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on our Facebook page or email me. And once again, we'll be going over all standards for workouts 1, 2, and 3 between 9 and 9:30. So make sure everybody is there on time, ready to go with any questions. Thank you.